My name is Anto Stephen. I am the AHAF Regional Logistics and Supply Officer. I want to highlight some of the operations of Logistics and Supply Unit in the Ghana Education Service, AHAF region to be precise. The Logistics and Supply Unit of Ghana Education Service, AHAF region, operate with diligence and procedural accuracy to ensure the efficient receipt, storage, and distribution of educational materials across all directorates and educational institutions under its jurisdiction. Some of the unit's operational process include 1. Initial verification of suppliers' waybill. Upon arrival of educational materials at the Regional Education Office, the Logistics and Supply Unit begins with a thorough inspection of the accompanying waybill or invoice to confirm consignment is duly assigned to the AHAF region. The verification process includes cross-checking the destination of the waybill and ensuring that the description, quantity, and specification of items match the expected delivery. 2. Preparation of storage space. Before offloading, the Logistics and Supply Unit prepares adequate storage space by considering 1. Frequency and the nature of the educational materials. Here we look at the items whether they are fast-moving items like chalk, textbooks, examination materials, or slow-moving items like office furniture and others. Again, we also look at the sensitivity of the educational materials received. For instance, liquid substances are stored separately to avoid damaging other materials already in storage. We also consider the storage condition, that's temperature, ventilation, and security needs are all taken into account to ensure safety and longevity of these educational materials. The third operations of the Logistics and Supply Unit is offloading and detailed inspection of educational materials. Once storage space is ready, educational materials are offloaded with care. A visual and sample inspection is carried out by verification team to check for damages or shortages. Quantities are counter-checked against those indicated on supplier's waybill. Where there is a shortages or damages, a report is generated for immediate resolution with the supplier or relevant authorities concerned. Fourth of the operation, documentation and acknowledgement of receipts of educational materials supply. Once the inspection team is satisfied with the materials, these educational materials are formally received into warehouse or stores using the store receive advice or store receive voucher. This store receive advice captures key information such as the name of supplier, the date of delivery, detailed description of items, and quantity received. The internal audit units verify and sign this SRA, confirming that the goods have been inspected and approved. The regional director or any of the management members then certify the receipt of these educational materials. The storekeeper who is taking in charge also signs this SRA. The original copy of this SRA is given to the supplier. The next operation is storage and inventory management. After verification and documentation of these educational materials, these educational materials are stored in their appropriate areas according to type and frequency of use. These educational materials are properly labeled and arranged for easy access and traceability. Entries are made into store ledger to ensure inventory control, tracking of these materials, and accountability of these materials received. 6 of the operations of this unit is preparation and approval of distribution lists. After this, a comprehensive distribution list is prepared based on supply plans and beneficiary needs. If the items involved is concerned with teachers, we consider the number of teachers. And the teachers, if it is involved the teachers in second circle schools, we consider the number of teachers in second circle schools. Where it involves teachers in basic schools, we look at the teachers in the basic schools. Where the items involve the students in the basic schools, we look at the total number of students in the basic schools. Where it involves students in the second circle schools, we consider the number of students in the second circle schools as basis for the distribution of these educational materials received. And this distribution list contains names of beneficiaries, that is the schools or the districts. And also we look at the quantity of items allocated to each district or beneficiary district or institution. The distribution list is sent to the regional director for review and formal approval. 7th of the operations, distribution of educational materials. Following approval from the regional director, beneficiaries are officially informed and invited to collect their educational materials. Where necessary, these educational materials are transported and delivered directly to the beneficiary district or institutions. And when we are issuing these items to the beneficiary schools or district, these educational materials are issued to them using store issue voucher. Beneficiary institution or district acknowledge receipt by signing their store receive advice or equivalent document to acknowledge that they have received educational material from Regional Education Office. The final operation of Logistics and Supply Unit is final documentation and accountability. All educational materials issued are updated in store ledger to ensure inflows and outflows are adequately captured. Regular monitoring to ensure reconciliation, reporting, and future auditing is ensured. This ensures that Logistics and Supply Unit maintain a robust system of transparency, accountability, and efficiency in managing of